Going on, guys? So in the last video, we saw how to use the Jungle Scout web app to find profitable products to start for our private labeling. So since a lot of people kind of use those same parameters, or at least some people will, I'm gonna show you how to use different parameters that other people aren't using to find products that they otherwise wouldn't find. So our only option isn't what I showed in the last video. We can stray from that because our whole goal is $100 profit a day. Now, you can change your goal if you're okay making $50 a day, etc. But our goal will be $100 a day profit. So whether it's one product that sells 10 units a day at $10 profit, or one product that sells 20 units a day at $5 profit, we're still hitting our goal. So let's say we don't have a lot of money to start. So we're going to look in the cheaper range. So most people go 20 to 50 or 15 to 50. Let's go 7 to 15. And since our profit is going to be a lot lower, since these are cheaper items, we'll say 600 units. So it sells 20 a day. And for reviews, we'll leave it at 75. We can maybe lower this to 50. But I will then search. And we'll kind of do the same thing we did with Jungle Scout again. We're looking in the same categories. No oversize as well. Same thing, standard. But you can kind of play with it. This is one way I find cheaper products. When I first started is I would search for things that sell 20 a day instead of 10 because most people were looking for products in the $20 to $50 range. So I cut that in half and doubled the sales. So I'm still making the same amount, but I'm finding less competitive products because other people aren't doing this research on Jungle Scout. So it's the same process as the last video. Click on a listing you think, bring it to Amazon, and boom, same, bring up FBA fees and check it out. If it looks good, then I'd continue with it. But one other thing I do like to do that other people don't really do, which I have found high success as soon as I started doing this, I started doing well with my products, and I've noticed I'm able to sell at a higher price than other people because it makes my product more valuable or my listing have more perceived value. So a great example of this is bundling two different products together, or two different variations of a product, so have two different colors of, the example I use, grill gloves. So bundling, though, is what I found to be great. So what bundling is just selling two products or three products, kind of like this listing right here, that sell well together. So originally, this guy was probably selling grill gloves, and he figured out these meat shredders and grill mats sell well with it. Now, how did he figure that out? What we can do is we'll go in and click on a couple listings for a keyword of a product we found. And then what Amazon gives us great data. So right here, it'll say frequently bought together. So people who buy grill gloves also buy this at the same time or have bought this also. So I'll say, okay, what is this called? So it's right here, pulled pork shredder claws. So then I'll go into Amazon, look that up, and prices. Maybe it doesn't sell well by itself. Maybe it's too competitive. But if this was a good market for the one product, maybe bundling those two together would be great because it's the same category. They'll probably be used at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll go in and look at the top listings for the main keyword for what I'm looking at and look at frequently bought together. Okay, so we got some tongs here with this and also a set of grill mats. So this is probably what the other guy did with his listing up here where he found this. He probably did the same exact thing and he just kept looking. So this is sponsored. Make sure we're looking at the right thing. So this one does not have one. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. And I'll just keep going down the list and checking these, and you can see, oh, okay, same thing. They sell it together. So what they did is they create a bundle. Now, when you bundle a second item with your main item, you don't want it to be an expensive item because then your sale price is going to be a lot higher. What I did for my product is I found something that I could buy for about $6, and then the thing I bundled it with was about 30 cents. But my price was $6 higher than my competition because of bundling them together. So it looks like it's more expensive and a better set. You just have to make sure it's something people actually want with the other thing and that it's correlated. Like if I just saw something different on all of these, then I wouldn't go after that. But on all of these pretty much, okay, tongs again, So you can make like a whole grill set. Like this guy made another grill set. He found the meat shredders again. But you can do that with any product you find. And look if you can bundle something cheap together. I know you can get these for like 50 cents a piece to add in, and same with these mats, about $1 or $2. So he's now selling for, let's say, $12 higher than the normal people for something that probably cost him an extra $2.50, $3. So he just made $4 more by bundling this together, and is probably over the $10 profit mark, whereas he would probably only be $5 or $6 profit right here, maybe $7 at a $16 item. So that's just kind of how I will look at different criteria and kind of put my own spin on it. So bundling different products together to kind of differentiate myself also adds value to your listing. So it's definitely something I would recommend you look for. If it's not possible to do, maybe it's a very random product, or it's inconsistent what sells well with it or frequently bought together, then that's okay. You can just sell the product by itself. I do have products like that also. They sell well still. I just always look to bundle if I can. And that's going to be all for this video, guys. The next video will be explaining more about sales rank, buy box, how to know what categories are restricted, and how to know how to price your product. So I'll see you guys in that module.